I've been at Welch and Rushe for going on 8 years now.
I've been here for almost 15 years.
Started with Welch and Rushe in 1991.
I've been here for 14 years.
I've been here 13 years.
I've been here 30 years with Welch and Rushe.
My name is John Welch. I've been here for 42 years.
Welch and Rushe is very much a team, and Welch Rushe employees take a lot of pride in their work, and it's just a lot of fun going out on the job site. There's the team effort amongst all of the employees, it just resonates throughout the entire job. You feel it. That's what our reputation is built on. People know that when Welch and Rushe is on the job, it will get done one way or another, and it gets done right.
We have a very team base here, so you want to try and find somebody that's going to be able to work with the team, and we work together and try and make sure the jobs go smoothly that way and everybody knows what's going on.
With the young guys in, I like to get them involved in all aspects of plumbing. Well-rounded all the way around, I like for them to do a little bit of everything. Not just come in and just do whatever you like. I want you to try it all.
The major part of my leadership philosophy is by example. I've always had a mindset that I don't expect somebody to do something I wouldn't do or haven't done. Mostly everybody here respects the fact that I came through working, and if I see somebody in a jam, I don't care what my title is, I don't hesitate to jump in or do whatever.
I really thrive on turning troubled young men into men. That's my favorite thing to do. I kind of try to work with the guys and get my hands dirty instead of just point fingers. I feel like you get more respect like that. I learned from John Welch, work ethics and a lot of hustle.
Just always worked hard, worked with the guys a lot, and worked with my tools a lot, so with my hands, so I guess that's where it probably came from. Always did. The dad was the same way. Your Uncle Pete, everybody was the same way. Yeah.
Work hard, have goals. I always pick somebody out as a young person that I wanted to be like. And I figured out what do I need to do to get to that person's level, and pick somebody out, always have goals, make them in the clouds, so you always chasing that goal. Work hard, dedicated, and be honest.
I like to treat the employees that I have under me with respect, and I think if you show them that respect, they show you the respect back, and there's no need to argue and scream and yell at them. They'll do what you need them to do to make the day go smoothly.
One of the things that has made Welch and Rushe strong in diversity is our willingness to change direction. In business, you cannot just set one course and expect to do things exactly the same decade after decade. Things change greatly. The materials we use change. The installation methodologies change. It's not a stagnant industry. Things are always evolving. Things are always improving. So one of the things that we do at Welch and Rushe is we constantly look for ways to improve. We never sit stagnant. There's always outside of the box thinking. We bring our younger employees in, we get their ideas, we take our more seasoned employees, we get their ideas, we combine everyone's thoughts, and we develop our business strategy. And we've been very successful for a long time.
I think that the company has gone through a generational change, which is a key point in a company's history where it can fail, and we've gone through that very smoothly.
You had to adapt. I mean, the business has changed. I started in the business, we were still using lead and oakum, and gaskets were coming to be, and then the no-hub came to be, and now you got a guy, an apprentice doing what in the old days you had 5 guys doing. And that's the way you have to always be looking at that, because it's always evolving and changing. And I don't think that's something you have to do if you want to stay in business.
The fab shop was a big change for the company. Back from when I started, there was no fab shop. So that was a new learning experience, just like coordination. Coordination was never a big thing in the field.
A lot of the change happened when we started the fabrication department. I mean, that's really helped a lot. It's cut down on a lot of welds in the field, made it safer for the people in the field.
I'd say the industry's changing. I mean, everything's getting more fast-paced. Go, go, go. I know the jobs are getting tighter and tighter to bid. So, I mean, it's go, go. That's where the prefab department's coming in and getting things moving very good, so we get the banks and stuff out on jobs and moving along. And, prefab stuff that take me, 10 times longer to do in the field. Where I can call in here and get material made and get it out to the job site. It makes a big difference.
We've definitely doubled in size. I can remember when I first started, you do an overtime outage on a Saturday and you had the whole pretty much the whole company, every steam fitter was on one job. There's guys working for the company now that I haven't actually got the privilege to meet.
You can do more work in here with less labor. It's a faster welding procedure than in the field. So I think they've been doing very well with staying up with the times, with the machinery, the advancement with technology.
A couple of things that Welch and Rushe has done to stay current as far as their technology goes is our coordination department. We invest quite a bit of money. BIM started about 10 or 15 years ago. You started seeing that in the industry, and it's building information modeling. That's basically the 3D image of the buildings. This is typically done pre-construction, so that when we go to start construction on the building, all the clashes, everything fits, everything works. We've invested heavily both in manpower and just the technology side of it, of the BIM process, to make sure we stay current. We also stay completely up to date on the new piping methodologies, such as ProPress. There's quite a few different innovations in the field, and we make sure that we're constantly on top of those innovations. One of the main things that we see for the future of Welch and Rushe is stability. We want to keep the team mentality. We want to keep the longevity of the employees. The market changes drastically. The last 8 years have been the hardest in my career, and probably anybody still currently working's career. Our intent is to remain stable, not to take too big of a risks, and to have fun, to enjoy what we do.
Seems like the company's grown a lot, and since way back when Pete Welch had it, and it's gotten a lot bigger. The jobs are a lot larger than they were. But yeah, I think they're doing great.
I see a lot of good things. I see a lot of talent that we have here in the office and in the field. We try to hire and maintain the best employees, keep them happy. The economy's starting to turn around for us, so that's always a positive thing.
If you put your time in, do hard work, this is a company that you can be with long term.
I've seen Welch and Rushe, grow, have its growing pains, its ups and downs. I mean, the job I do, I like seeing the young guys that start from zero and make it to be mechanics, foremans. I mean, that's kind of what drives me to do what I like to do. I was a little uncertain about coming from the field into the office, but that's been the part that I've enjoyed, is seeing the young guys come through.
We have picnics every year. Everybody gets together. A lot of people, you're on your job site. You don't get to see everybody in the company at one time. Then you got, even like the anniversary party coming up and stuff. You're gonna be able to see everybody. You're not just gonna see the guys on your job and this and that, which makes a big deal. I got a lot of friends, both sides, fitters, plumbers, and management and stuff. Like I say, it's good to be able to see them all, at one given time.
I have worked at other places, not for very long, but and I've been asked to go elsewhere. I really don't want to leave. I'm comfortable here. I like what I'm doing. It constantly changes. I don't always like change, but it usually works out. I'm just home.
What Welch and Rushe means to me personally, it's the friendships, it's the longevity. What's neat for me is a lot of the senior employees at Welch and Rushe that are getting ready to retire. These are the same individuals that taught me the trade. These are the same guys that I was in the field with my first day thinking, do I really want to do this for a living?
When I was first hired at Welch and Rushe, I was told by Mark Knutson, welcome to the family. In the past 8 years of my employment here, that has been a reality. And my only advice for new employees and old employees, treat it as a family, and we will all grow together.